Oh, my YouTube and Instagram friends and family. How the hell have you been? It has been some time since we last got together, and I want to apologize for that. This coronavirus thing has just been wild, man. And everything has just been turned upside down, as you guys already know. Um, I'm just going to jump into what I want to talk to you today. First of all, I want to say a short little story. Be nice to everybody. Be kind to everybody. Yes, in these times, but just overall, be kind to people, man. You never ever know when that one random act of kindness is gonna come back and serve you, man, like karma. I'm gonna tell you my little story. I'm gonna share this with you. All right, so a lot of you know that about 5 years ago, when the shit hit the fan in my life, I was Ubering, and I was an Uber driver in LA, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I knew I needed to get together. I had a vision for what I wanted to do, and I was driving to make ends meet. And I got to start knowing my passengers. I made a lot of friends with my passengers, and I can name a lot of people that I'm friends with today. I also want to say, I'll tell you this after. But my story for right now, man, toilet paper is a big issue. All right, everybody, I don't know what's going on out there. People are concerned about wiping their asses. I don't know, how they weren't this concerned about wiping their asses before. Were people wiping their asses before? I don't know. I don't know if there's a connection between the coronavirus and ass wiping. If you don't wipe your ass, you are more likely to get the coronavirus. Maybe I missed something in one of the medical journals, or Anthony Fauci said, wipe your ass. The cleaner the ass, the less likely. I don't know, but there's no toilet paper anywhere. And luckily in my house, just before this all happened, we did our regular Costco order and we got a big bulk pack. But fast forward a month later and we were running low, and I could see that look of panic in my girl's eyes. She wondering, is Andy gonna wipe his ass? We're not gonna wipe our ass, or, those types of things. So about a year ago, one of my Uber passengers, I gave her a flyer because people would get in my car, and this is when I was starting my real estate business. I'd given her a flyer, and with my real estate business, and she started following me on Instagram. Well, that was more than a year ago. That was a few years ago. And then maybe about a year ago, she called me up, and she sent me a DM through Instagram, and she said, "Hey, my mom and I, we live in this building. We're having some problems. Can we talk to you about it?" I said, "Sure." So I picked up the phone and I called. We had this conversation, and the landlord was sneakily trying to get them kicked out of their place, and I said, no, you can't do that, and you have rights, and I pointed her in the right direction, and I worked with her for a couple of weeks, mainly, doing what I like to do, nerdy stuff and researching, take care of my people, and ensure that, they get what's due to them. Awesome. She was very appreciative about it, and I didn't get very much more of it, and no idea why, but last few days, I've been looking around for toilet paper, can't get any toilet paper. And I remember that this girl worked at a market, and I hear it's called Smart and Final. It's kind of like, it's not quite Costco, but you can buy things in bulk, and they're around LA. And I thought to myself, just kidding around, let me check up on this girl and how crazy things must be. So I'd send her a text. She's like, "Hey, everything is crazy. I'm working all the time. The store's really busy." And I made a joke saying, "How's the toilet paper situation?" And she sent me a picture of the empty shelves. And I said, "Damn." And she said, "Do you need toilet paper?" And I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "All right, let me see what I can do." This morning, I woke up and I got a text message from her saying, "Hey, we got toilet paper in. Run on down here." And I said, "I will be there in 10 minutes. She said, "Great, just come to my register. I'll have them for you." Now, when I got to the store, I don't know, it was maybe like 10:30 in the morning, and the shelves were empty. And I was like, "There's no toilet paper here." It occurred to me that she not only gave me the heads up that there was no TP, she took it aside and she stored it for me. She stored 2 packs for me. If you need a roll of toilet paper, I'm letting them go about 25 bucks a roll. You know, it's a conversation for you to have with your loved ones. How important is it to you to wipe your ass? But the point is, it was so nice to just be hooked up. And that one day, that one drive, that one exchange, that one phone call where she was able to call me and utilize my services for free, and I was able to help her out. Things are good with her and her situation at home. And then a year later, like, you know, somebody that works at the register at a market would come in so clutch and have such a dramatic impact on me. Because let me tell you, I felt like a boss when I was walking through that parking lot today with those 2 bags under my arm. I mean, I got 2 bags of toilet paper. We're good for another month, at least another month of ass wiping. But I just thought to myself, you know, it's in my nature. I'm always like being kind to people. I always am trying to do more than what I'm capable of doing for others. And even in my business, there's a lot of things in my business that are not within my scope of practice. And I will go and figure shit out because I need to know, mainly for me. And I also feel that anything that I can offer somebody to help them out, like, that's my job as a person. That is my job as a human being, right? The purpose of man is to help man or woman or them, they, or the gay, lesbian, whatever it is. We're all supposed to be helping each other. And I see a lot of that love going around during these coronavirus times. So I wanted to just share that story with you because, I mean, 4 years ago, or whenever it was, I couldn't imagine that this friend would be hooking me up with TP and reciprocating, bringing back, you know, love and value and joy to my life by this simple gesture. And I'm super grateful to her for that opportunity, for this, and for her coming into my life, because you never know. Be nice to everybody. So I just want to talk real quickly about a few things that I've been doing in my life right now during this time. My business, you know, is been good, so I'm not going to cry about it. Rebecca's business online, she's been just doing amazing, and we're really blessed with where we are for right now. And we're also in a position where we've been able to reciprocate and help others. And I'll talk about that in another video. But a few things I wanted to just mention was I wanted to talk first about, you know, this virus. You know, it can affect anyone and everybody, but mainly it's affecting people that already have, like, you know, underlying health conditions. Not all of them. I understand. We all don't know. I got it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Fossey. I'm not an expert. But just seeing, like, people that, you know, have had other issues are more susceptible to getting this illness. So, you know, it's a respiratory disease. Man, you should be taking care of yourself right now. You know, it makes me crazy. There's a few of my friends in the neighborhood that I love and adore, and I see them outside smoking all day. I was a smoker, and man, I love the scent of a cigarette. Especially after a couple of Heinekens. But man, like, right now is really a time to be taking care of your health. You know, I see some people having, you know, talking about, like, how making the wine jokes and drinking, and sure, there's time for that, and it's okay to have a happy hour on Zoom, and those are amazing because I'm reconnecting with a lot of people, and I make a mean margarita. But, you know, getting fucked up at 1 PM is not really the thing to be doing right now. You know, focus on your health. You know, get on a YouTube channel, follow Rebecca at RVN Fit. You know, do some of her workouts. You know, think about your diet, think about your wellness, what, you know, the things that you could be letting go of in your life right now to improve your health, because this is really going to be the thing that sets you apart in the future, right? You want to get stronger and not make yourself more prone to getting sick, because that's all that shit's going to do. The other thing I wanted to talk about was expanding yourself, and what a lot of people are doing to take opportunities to expand themselves. So right now with all the online content, like, it's really easy to learn so much, and YouTube is a wonderful tool. And my Rebecca just walked in the door. YouTube is really a wonderful tutorial. It's got, like, everything and anything that you could possibly imagine. You can type in a question and you'll find, you know, hundreds of videos to answer those questions. You know, if you're stuck at home and you've been sent home from work and you're sitting around going, oh my God, what am I doing? it's a great opportunity to get yourself educated and figure out ways to start scaling yourselves. Some of my clients are freaking out. They're being laid off from their jobs, and they did some transactions with me last year, and it's a scary position to be in, but it's forcing them to start taking the time to reevaluate what they do for a living, if that was really making them happy. One of my clients called me, and he's really upset, and his job just furloughed, whatever exactly that means. He's not going to be getting paid after a few weeks, and he's really concerned about it. And he's stuck in this mortgage. And when I was talking to him before he even made this purchase, I was almost talking him out of it, because he had another opportunity to go to another company where he would relocate and go out of state, and the money was better. But there was a little bit of fear, and he was comfortable, in my opinion, comfortable in where he was and what he was doing, and afraid to take that leap. And here we are a year later, and now he's in this type of situation, and now he probably rethinking, hey, maybe I should have taken that opportunity. And then, that company that he would have taken the job for, they're still in business. People are working from home. No one's been laid off. And, but, this opportunity where you're stuck at home, start looking at things that you might be able to do, the things that you've really always wanted to do to expand yourself and grow. And, this might be a great opportunity for you to start looking at what else do you want to do with your life? What else am I capable of doing? Oh my God, I forgot how much I loved doing that thing, or I always wanted to try this. This is the time, this is not the time to put on 20 pounds. This is not the time to, go from smoking 1 pack of cigarettes a day to 2 packs a day. This is the time to really focus on your health. This is the time to start reading books again, maybe start writing, pick up the guitar, start getting some education, some business education, reevaluating your finances. I mean, Rebecca and I sat down the other day, we went over all our credit cards and making sure that, hey, we're in a good position, and we are. Honestly, we're in a great spot. Look at your debt and think, reevaluate your debt. If you need to start pulling back in certain areas, pull back in certain areas. If you need to start cutting back on luxury items like we all have, like we haven't been going out to dinner, no sushi nights. That's a few $100 right there. We haven't been going out, for pizza and things like that. And when you got the kid and you have a couple of beers, that's another $100 right there. We're not going to the movies. That's another few $100. I mean, there's a lot of money that we're also being able to save just because we're stuck here in the house. And that extra money can be going in towards, programs and educational opportunities. There's a lot of great online classes. So those are my 2 cents of like kind of what I'm doing. I am in Zoom meetings. I am on video tutorials all day long. I have another seminar coming up in 20 minutes. A lot of them, are real estate based. I got one that I'm doing that's based on financial education, and I have some friends that turned me on to that, and I'm gonna taking a really hard look at it. And I get another license, and I can do it all online, so that'd be awesome. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Remember, just be kind to each other, because you never know when that's gonna bounce back and serve you. Take care of your health. It's okay to party on Zoom, but make sure you're working out, make sure you're exercising, and make sure, oh, by the way, if you're having a Zoom meeting, put a shirt on. I mean, one of my t-shirts, awesome, that'll work for me. But if you're in your pajamas, I don't know. I think that we could do it a little bit better, especially if it's a professional meeting. Like, look a little bit professional. We're all working from home, but let's look good. That might be too nitpicky. Who knows? That's just me. But take care of your health, and take this time to really fall in love with, re-fall in love with the things that you might have put behind you or left behind. Pick up that guitar, write that book, read that book, and any career opportunities that you feel like you could do online, take advantage of it, because you got time, and this is not going away anytime soon. Take advantage of it. Look, I've been wanting to let my hair grow out for a long time. I'm starting to do it. I don't have to worry about going out and going through that weird ugly phase. I got a nice hat. I'm gonna rock it for a few weeks, and maybe in a couple of months my hair will be nice and long and it'll just look awesome. Taking advantage of this opportunity. I love you guys. Send me any messages, any questions, And I appreciate all of your love and support. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, tell me you love it, tell me you hate it. Tell me you love me, baby. All right, bye guys.